The AIHL Finals might have finished, but we're still rolling here at our Bright Ice House. Welcome everyone. My name is Jacob Hock, and it is night one of the IHV Premier League Finals. This one, the qualifying final between the number 1 seeded Blackhawks and the number 2 seeded Jets. So implications of this game are very simple. The winner of this game will go on to the grand final 2 weeks from now, and the loser will get a second chance played in next week's preliminary final against the winner of our next game later on tonight. Key players for tonight. Firstly, for the Blackhawks, number 86, Tommy Powell, with a phenomenal season. In 14 games, he's had 15 goals, 34 assists for a very outstanding 49 points. And in net tonight will be David Holland. And in 10 games, he's 6-2-2 with a 1.7 goals against and a save percentage of .909. And actually, correctly, we just double-checked this. Will not be Damien Holland tonight. It will be Shane Murphy instead. He's only played one game, but in that one game only allowed 1 goal, making 15 saves on 16 shots. And for the Jets, their top scorer, Yuki Kanto, in 14 games, 15 goals, 16 assists for a nice 31 points. And in net for them, the only goalie they've had this season, number 1, Kieran Brown. And in his 15 games, 10-3-2, with a 1.87 goals against and a .913. We're about to get underway here shortly. Your referees tonight are Casper Russell-Huber and Craig Armstrong-Frey. Linesmen Gary Lopez and Isabella Russell will be back very soon with puck drop. Blackhawks and Jets, IHV Finals night. So both top lines going to start out here. Jets, Blackhawks, and we are underway in the qualifying final of IHV Premier League. Final starts now, and a bit of a hold there on Jack McCoy is crossed, but now the puck back to Astafiev, and now down to Machen. Machen, cancel now to Barrett. Barrett goes across the blue line. Takes a shot, saved by Murphy, and running into Murphy there is Croft. No penalty called, and now Kanto in the corner with the puck for the Jets. Puck squirts out. Yuka Kanto picks it up, tries to find Croft, gets into the zone. Murphy will pass to McCoy, and both teams will regroup. McCoy tries to find Dixon, avoided there by Bolton. Dixon's going to try and get around the second. Velez with a shot, and a save there by Brown. Net is off, and a fast-paced 50 seconds to start this one. So Campbell for the Jets and Fitzgerald in the face-off circle for the Hawks. Fitzgerald wins it back. Joyce to Connors. Connors fluffs the shot. Almost intercepted there by Hoddick, and now it's past Hoddick. Hoddick just dumps it in the zone, and it'll be collected by number 94 for the Blackhawks, Kahu Joyce. Joyce tries to find a stretch pass. Intercepted there by Van Deulen. Nice check there by Clark. Connors, I should say that's Lockie Walls. Sam Hoddick tries to intercept Joyce, adjust. Hoddick shot, saved by Murphy. Connors tries to get it out, and he does. Sam Hoddick will go back and collect the puck, start the regroup, and gets poke checked there by Clark, and now it's 2-on-2. Lazzarato loses the handle, and Bolton will get it to Walls. Walls kept in by McCoy. McCoy with the shot, blocked by his own teammate Fitzgerald. Picked up there by Campbell. Campbell down to Kennedy. Kennedy gets intercepted by McCoy. And McCoy will now take it over the blue line. McCoy tries to get around Hoddick. Almost does. So does Fitzgerald. And now Hoddick gets the puck back. Dumps it up. And the Jets will make a change. So now Woods to McCoy. McCoy from the top of the circle. Shot. Save there by Brown. Nash collects it back. Tries to find Longmuir. Longmuir getting checked there by Tim Breveld. McCoy keeps it again, dumps it back in the corner. Breveld tries to find Parkinson. Intercepted by Longmuir, but Breveld gets it back. And now Woods will calmly get possession for the Blackhawks while McCoy dumps it in on Brown with her shot. And now Nash intercepts it. Nash tries to find Marker, but the shot is wide. Now Walls tries to find Parkinson. Parkinson trying to get around Connors instead. Passes it back to Klink. Klink back down to Croft. And now skating in hard is Croft. Croft trying to get around Connors. Nice shot on save by Murphy. Croft again. Trying to get around Joyce. Dumps it in. Murphy behind his own net. Stops the puck for Connors. Connors tries to get around Barrett. And now in the corner is Barrett and Connors. Barrett gets it back for the Jets. Barrett trying to find Canto. Canto to Cross. Cross back to Canto. Canto trying to find an open Jet. Now passes back to the point. Takes a shot. Blocked on there by Barrett. Rebounds. And Campbell keeps it out. Now Joyce picks it up. And this could be a 4-on-3 for the Blackhawks. Joyce to Powell. Powell tries to find Dixon. Blocked there by Astafiev. And back to Velez. Pad save there by Brown. And now Powell to Dixon in the feet. Sky's trying to keep it in, and now it's a foot race. Hoddick versus Skykes. Hoddick gets it. Hoddick, breakaway, takes a shot. Shot is wide. Now Hoddick in the corner with Joyce. Hoddick. And now Dixon joining the battle as well. Poke check by Velez to Joyce. Back to Velez. Chips it up now. But not to that Blackhawk, but instead to the hand of Max Astafiev, who dumps it in. Who now keeps it in as well as Astafiev. He gets poke checked there and collected it back to Sykes for Clark. Clark. Soft backhand to Lazzarato. Lazzarato intercepted there by Astafiev. Astafiev goes over the blue line, tries to get around 1, 2, 3, can't get around the fourth. And now it's going to be Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's going to try to get past Hoddick. Fitzgerald with a shot. Shot is high. Connors to Lazzarato. Back to McCoy. Back to Brendan Connors. Connors just tries to dump it. Only as far as Astafiev. He fluffs it almost on the stick of Fitzgerald, but Astafiev collects it back and gets it to Machin. Machin to Hoddick. Hoddick, cool with the puck, gets it to Kennedy. And now foot race between Kennedy and McCoy. to the right corner of Murphy. Connors collects it. Parkinson intercepted. Parkinson shoots. Blocked by McCoy. Shot and almost redirected there by Matthew Kennedy. But just a bit wide of Murphy. Now the Blackhawks will collect it back in their defensive zone. And they've got option. Clark to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's got room. And an offside call. The Blackhawks don't like it. The linesman said, no, you're over. And we'll have a face-off with 12 minutes to go here in the first period in a 0-0 game. So face-off one now by the Jets, and it'll be Lockie Walls to collect it behind his own net to Bolton. Bolton dumps it. Lemieux redirects it back to his goalie, Shane Murphy. Murphy passes it back to Nash, hops over the stick of Bolton, and now a foot race between Nader and Walls. Nader puts the shot on. It's Robles at front, and almost a horrendous mistake from Kieran Brown. Couldn't control it in the glove, and almost a chance for the Blackhawks to open the scoring early in this one. But now it's Yuki Kanto. Gets round one, gets round two. 3-4, big hit there by Nash. Puck squirts out to Joyce. Joyce will now skate into a 1-on-3. Joyce gets over the blue line. Has no one to pass to. Stops up. Tries to chip it in. Stick checked there by Croft and now passed round and collected by Hoddick. Dixon tries to get around Hoddick. Almost does. Into the hands of Walls is Tommy Powell, but now the puck squirts out to Damien Barrett. Barrett, stick check there by Dixon into the corner. Now Barrett and Powell. Ferocious here in this last minute and a half. 5 guys in the corner. Who comes out? The puck comes out straight to Kieran Brown, who freezes it and will have a face-off to his left. So face-off again, won by the Jets. Picked up by Jeffrey. Jeffrey to Hoddick. Hoddick intercepted by Woods. Nice grab there. Dixon tries to find it to Powell. Poke checked away there by Brown. So Powell trying to collect it in his feet. Couldn't. Now it's back to Jeffrey. Jeffrey to Gills. Gillies back to Hoddick. Back to Gillies. Gets on the blue line. Looks for an open lane to shoot. Goes around the net instead. Tries a shot. Tries to find Campbell and Kent. And now it's to Powell. Powell. Just a bit past Dixon. Gets there first. Back to Powell. Powell to Velez. Shoots. Saved by Kieran Brown. A quick snapshot by Velez there right into the chest of Brown. And we keep going. Powell to Woods. Hard on him there is Campbell. Now Powell cross-eyes pass to Velez. And that's not going to be icy, so the Jets can regroup while the Blackhawks change. Astafiev skates around his own net. Gets round one. Passes it to Parkinson. Parkinson tries to get round Joyce. Can't. And they'll both go into the boards. Poke check now to Connors. Connors to Lazzarato. Lazzarato will try to get it past Klink and can't. Machin now. Back to Parkinson. Tries to chip it in. Successfully ends up doing it. But only as far as the stick of Brendan Connors. And Machin dumps it in on the delayed offside. Over halfway through this period, still a 0-0 game here in this qualifying final. Winner goes to the grand final in 2 weeks. Loser will play the winner of our next game, Monarchs and Demons. Now the puck squirts loose. Collectors poke checks it near the area of Fitzgerald. Connors keeps it in. Goes round, but Machin collects it. Fitzgerald looks for the hit. Machin gets round to Fitzgerald, and now he's away. Over the red line goes Dan Machin. Looking for an option to pass. Stops up. Referee getting a bit in the way there, but no issues. Yuki Kanto picks it up. Kanto to Astafiev. Astafiev shoots just past the right post of Shane Murphy. So now Dan Machin. Back to Kanto. Kanto soft pass to Croft. 3-on-2 potential here. Now Barrett. Barrett back to Croft. Croft to Barrett. Barrett shoots, pass out by Murphy, looks for the rebound, and ends up being intercepted there by Markham. Markham gets over the blue line, takes a shot. Glove save there by Brown. He's been looking shaky on that glove side all night. Something to watch as this game goes on. And they just shoot it down the ice, and it'll be icing. So Dixon winning the face-off there to Powell. Powell sounded like off that right post. It's still scoreless. Velez trying to look for an open lane. Velez trying to find Powell. Intercepted by Barrett. Intercepted by Velez again. Dixon almost found it. Now on the stick of Connors though. Connors looks for the shot. Powell almost deflected it, but deflected it wide. Barrett now manages to get adjusted Canto. And now icing will be waved off, so the Jets can now change the tie guys who'd been on there for about 2 minutes. But now with the puck for the Blackhawks is Kahu Joyce. Joyce back to Powell. Powell finds an open man in Velez. Velez shoots! And a nice chest save there by Brown. Gillies trying to get it out, only as far as Connors. Connors off the stick of Hardick. Now Powell. Powell continues to skate with it. Powell tries to get around Hardick, does successfully. Tries to get around Gillies, does that too. Now back to Joyce. Joyce, shot blocker save there by Brown. Now it's Dixon trying to get it out. Here he can. Dixon almost finds the stick of Velez, but just a bit wide. Velez does end up picking it up to Dixon. Dixon to Powell. Powell. Pad save there by Kieran Brown. It's on the line. Wait a minute. Is it in? It's in. So the first goal of the game goes to Tommy Powell. And we're going to have a quick look at that. I can't see the puck anywhere over the goal line there. And major controversy already. It looked like Kieran Brown was on top of it. But it ended up being poke checked by Tommy Powell. And now so that we just got a referee explanation from Craig Armstrong-Frey near the Jets bench. He was yelling out to the players, it's loose, it's loose. And when Tommy Powell poked it in, the puck was loose, so deemed a goal. Therefore, Tommy Powell does indeed open the scoring. 1-0 Blackhawks as we get it underway with 4:26 to go. And immediately back into the Jets bench. And we'll have a face-off. So Fitzgerald wins the face-off. Lazzarotto takes the shot just over the head of Brown. McCoy tries to keep it in, does successfully. It'll be picked up now by Klink. Klink trying to find a passing option. Misses everybody. And in fact, it's been waved offside. Murphy's going to come out of his net and manages to successfully clear it out of the zone even. And now it's going to be a board battle between Lazzarotto and Brayfield. The Blackhawks win it. Fitzgerald gets it back to Clark. Clark shoots it wide. Past McCoy. Now Kennedy's got some room. Kennedy can try and get past McCoy. Attempts the back pass. Can't find anyone. Tries to find Klink. Parkinson now tries to find Klink and misses him too. Jeffrey keeps it in. Jeffrey trying to find Campbell. Can't. Dumps it back in and the Jets will change. Now picking it up in the left corner is Travis Woods. Woods to McCoy. McCoy tries to find Clark. Doesn't find him, but icing is waved off. And now into the boards for Clark and Machin. Clark tries to hold on for as long as possible, but now it's going to be picked up by the Jets. Barrett. Pass down the boards to Machin. Machin stops up, tries to find another body, and then Nash will pick it up. And it looks like it'll be icing foot race between Astafiev and Nader. Astafiev gets there first. Icing is the call. So the first goal of the game, we can confirm, was Tommy Powell unassisted at 5:19 to go in the first. And that's how we got to this 1-0 lead. So Connor's behind his own net, tries to find Nita, misses Nita. Puck's going down for icing, and it's waved off as Brown's out of his own net. Brown, interesting pass up the boards to Barrett, who just pockets it to Croft. Croft to Barrett. Potential on man rush here. Barrett back to Croft. Croft to Canto. Canto block shot there off the leg of Nash. Loose puck now. Barrett will pick it up and look for an open option. Barrett tries to find a jet. Finds Canto. Canto back to Barrett, who is unprepared but picks the puck back up. Now intercepted by Nash. Shoots it into the foot of Darren Croft. It ends up working out. And now the Blackhawks will change. Astafiev to Canto. Down to Gillies. Intercepted there by Dixon. Now Sykes for the Blackhawks. Blocked by the leg of Canto and into the bench with just over a minute to go. So Sam Hardick picking up the puck for the Jets, passes it back to Bolton. Bolton dumps it in deep, only gets to McCoy. McCoy tries to find the stick of Powell, deflected there wide. Now Brown has to poke it behind his own net. Powell, big attempted hit there by Bolton, and Powell just spins out of it. And now Bolton's going to try and shoot it out. Can't get past the stick of Sykes. Hardick tries to spin around Dixon. Misses Powell. Although Powell looks like he just got him. And was apologizing there, but now the puck will be picked up by Gillies, or so he thought. Offside. Call against the Jets. So Dixon just wins the face-off forward, and that'll do it. A fast and furious first period ends with a scrappy goal. At the end of one, Blackhawks 1 and the Jets nothing. We'll be back with you for the second. So underway here in the second period. Shots after one. Blackhawks 12 shots, 1 goal. Jets 6 shots for no goals. So Velez picks up the puck now. Chipped in. And Klink will be back there to pick it up. Klink. Round to Brayveld. Brayveld intercepted there by Velez. Velez, low shot saved by Brown. Joyce now. Tries to find Velez, intercepted there by Klink. Klink into the bench. And that'll be another face-off just to the left of Kieran Brown. So face-off one back by the Jets. Astafiev there to Machin. And now it's Barrett. Barrett tries to get over the blue line. It does. Waiting for him there is Clark. And now Barrett tries to get it around to Rob Clark. Clark intercepted there. And now Fitzgerald could be on a partial breakaway. He gets around, shoots! And a nice pad save there by Kieran Brown. Back to Lazarotto now, intercepted there by Astafiev. Astafiev, drop pass there to Canto, and just offside is Gillies on the pass for Barrett. And we'll go again with 2 minutes into the second. Face off now, one by, that was Campbell. But now the Blackhawks are back with the puck with Joyce. Joyce throws it up, intercepted by Machin, trying to get round Nash. Nice check there by Nash, poke checked by Connors. On the far as Campbell, a bit of a scramble just outside the blue line. And now getting around a few Blackhawks was Gillies. But the Blackhawks now, another the puck. And on the now is Kahu Joyce, who passes it down to Nader. Poke checking it past Bolton is Longmuir. Longmuir tries to get around Machin. Nice hit by Machin. Puck squirts out. Dixon almost ends up with it. Nice poke check there by Campbell. Gets around Campbell now is Dixon. Dixon gets around 1, 2, 3, 4. Pad safe there by Kieran Brown. A few nice moves there by Justin Dixon. But a really good pad save to keep it a 1-goal game by Brown. And now McCoy will shoot it into the netting. And almost a really good chance there for Justin Dixon to double the Blackhawks lead. But Kieran Brown said no, and we keep it a 1-0 Blackhawks lead. So to the right of Brown is Dixon and Klink. Dixon wins the face-off. Powell with a shot saved by Kieran Brown. That was another shot. That squares through. Dixon almost gets the backhand on it. But just wide, and now it's a late penalty against the Jets. And that'll be a slashing call on Cheyenne Bolton. Called there by referee Craig Armstrong-Frey, and we will have our first power play of the finals. So McCoy, Powell, Velez, Dixon, and Fitzgerald, the power play unit on as the Blackhawks get the power play from the Bolton hook in underway. McCoy along the right boards to Dixon. Powell at the point, finds a shot, tipped there by Cantor, picked up there by Velez, and gloved down by Brown. 25 seconds in to the 2-minute minor. Penalty killers for the Jets are Machin, Barrett, Canto, and Astafiev. Puck tied up there. Fitzgerald tries to get a shot on, shoots it wide. Machin tries to find Barrett. Barrett tries to get it around, blocked by Powell. And now Machin will try and shoot around the other boards and clear it. And a foot race is Dixon and Astafiev. And Canto misses the puck. This could be big now. Dixon stops up on Canto. Passes it to McCoy. McCoy waits. Shot. And a nice save there by Kieran Brown. Almost looked like he sort of bobbled it, but did comfortably get it in the chest. And now both teams will change. The second unit coming on for the Blackhawks, this being Clark, Lazarotto, Connors, Woods, and Joyce. And the face-off between Lazzarato and Campbell, which Lazzarato wins. Joyce passes on the right boards to Woods. Back to Joyce. Joyce tries a one-timer, blocked, and now Hoddick could be away. Hoddick's got some room to work with as well. Sam Hoddick gets over the blue line, tries to get around Joyce, takes a shot! Saved there by Murphy, and we're going to get a penalty. This looks like it'll be on Kahu Joyce. And a great job by Sam Hoddick to draw the call on Kahu Joyce. That was, a clear hook in the hands. And that'll negate the power play for the Jets. And in fact, the power play was already done for the Blackhawks, I should say. And the Jets will now get their own 2-minute power play with the face-off won by Campbell. McCoy picks it up, passes it back to Connors, who's uncontested. Now Connors will pass it down to McCoy, misses the stick, and it'll be picked up by Gillies. Gillies sends it back to Walls, who will now regroup to get this Jets power play underway. Gillies tries to find the feed, does, misses past the stick of Campbell, and now Connors clears it out. Walls tries to find another stick, misses, and now McCoy will pick it up. McCoy pass to Connors, slap shots it out to Clark, and now a potential short-handed chance for the Blackhawks. Clark tries to get around Jeffrey, stops up, gives it to Lazzarato. Lazzarato blocked there by Astafiev. Astafiev now to Barrett. Barrett tries to get around McCoy, can't. McCoy shoots it back in. And about a minute gone in the Joyce hooking minor. Jeffrey almost finds Barrett, kept out by Connors, picked up by Croft. Jeffrey misses it, and now trouble. Powell gets over the blue line, fakes the slap shot, passes it to Dixon. Dixon blocked, shot there by Gillies, and now the Jets can get to work. Barrett now to Croft, potential 2-on-1. Croft to Barrett. Barrett stops up, trying to find an option. We'll pass it back to Croft. 37 seconds left. Canto, time and space, shot on stop, 2 shots. And Shane Murphy keeping it out. And just when it looked like the Jets would tie it, Shane Murphy keeping the Blackhawks lead alive. A block shot there, finds the stick immediately of Damien Barrett, who finds a shot. And Murphy's pad was there to stop it. So 8 seconds left. This power play is almost done. Cantel tries to find a stick, does. Croft. Nice glove save there by Shane Murphy. And the power play will be done on the puck drop. Good kill by both teams. And Cahill Joyce will return to the ice on the puck drop. So face-off won by Klink. Joyce back out of the box. Astafiev misses the pass. Kept in by Fitzgerald. But now shot back in by Parkinson. Astafiev now with the puck. Tries to pass it. Fitzgerald gets a nice check there on Astafiev. Parkinson to Klink. Klink, slap shot. Blocker save there by Murphy. Does the puck clear? It does. Nice shoulder save there by Murphy so far to keep himself a nice clean record. Astafiev. Danimation. Misses Klink. Markham shoots it back in. Now Astafiev again. Passes down to Machin. Machin. And now the puck with McCoy. Blocked there by Astafiev. Nice check there by Longmuir. Puck's loose. Longmuir picks it back up for the Hawks. Avoids the check from Campbell. Kennedy gets it in. McCoy now chips it around to Connors. Connors trying to find McCoy, but instead finds Nada. Nada to Longmuir. Longmuir kicked by Campbell, and now with the puck is Hoddick. And we're going to have a penalty here. And it's going to go to the Jets number 10, Matthew Kennedy. It's going to be for interference by the looks of it. It's a bit of an unsure one, but both teams see okay with it. And the Blackhawks, or for one, on the power play, will get their second opportunity of the night. The power play number 2 for the Hawks, and now Hardick comes out with the puck again. This is how he got around them last time. Gets round 1. Now it's a foot race between Hardick and Powell. Hardick loses a step. Powell lets go of his stick, and the puck is still loose. While Hardick sitting down, tries to find it, and now tries to find Campbell and does. Hardick still with the puck. Hardick tries to find Campbell in the feet of 3 Blackhawks as Joyce picks it up and regroups it. With a minute 29 remaining on the Matthew Kennedy minor. Powell tries to find Dixon off the side of the net. Was Dixon. Justin Dixon now with the puck at the right point. Passes it to Joyce. Joyce to Velez. Velez tries to find Hardick. Trying to find Joyce, but Hardick intercepts it 2-on-2 now. Joyce is got to get there to Hardick, and a good save there by Murphy. But Campbell get back to the puck. Campbell tries to find Hardick again. Another shot! And a pad save there by Murphy. And a very lazy defensive effort there by Josh Velez, bailed out by his goaltender. Keeps the 0 on the board for the Jets. Blackhawks still with the 1-0 lead with 5:35 to go. So Stafiev now at the puck. Stafiev back to Macon. He's got some room as well. He shoots, tries to find Croft. Croft wasn't prepared. Croft tries to get around McCoy, sits him down. Is Darren Croft, and now Croft again gets around 1, 2, 3. A stick save there by Shane Murphy, who's putting on a clinic in this back half of the second period. Shane Murphy doing a great job closing up the 5-hole here. And now the Blackhawks are going to have their power play negated here after 2 minutes. Matt Kennedy steps out. A great kill by the Jets, but an even better saves made by Shane Murphy to keep it the 1-0 Blackhawks lead. Now a puck is found to Lazzarato. Now there's trouble. A 2-on-1. Woods bobbles. The puck can't find a man, and now Barrett can pick it up and skate with it. Into the zone is Barrett. Barrett avoids McCoy. McCoy bends up with the puck. And now having to chase it back down is Woods. Klink tries to find Macon. Macon gets it out eventually, but only as far as McCoy. McCoy shoots it back in, and it'll be icing. 4:13 to go in the second. Blackhawks 1, Jets 0. So Longmuir and Campbell to face-off dot. Longmuir wins it back to Connors. And now Woods keeps it out. Picking it up for the Jets is Walls. Walls gets it to Campbell. Intercepted by Longmuir. And the Blackhawks are going to try and do something with this puck as they break it out. McCoy gets over the over the blue line. Markham. Soft shot, glove save there by Brown as Bolton gets it down to Walls. Walls to Gillies. Gillies tries to chip it around. Trouble now as Markham can get it and does. Markham gets around Walls. Hook it there by Bolton. Only as far as Nash. Nash gets around Campbell. And both teams look like they're starting to make changes, but it squirts out to Velez. Velez tries to get around Walls, does. Shoots. Saved by Brown. Thought there was a rebound. Was Lindsay Nash, but Brown had to cover it up. And we got 2:46 remaining here in the second. So face-off won by the Jets now, and it's picked up by Ollie Parkinson. Trying to get around Joyce, he can't. Sluts throws it down the right. Picked up by Jeffrey. Jeffrey gets it to Kennedy. Whiffs once, gets it deep twice. Now Velez tries to find a man, doesn't. Instead, it's poked back in by Breveld. And Kennedy tried to get back on side. He can't do it. And we'll have a face-off to the opposite dot. of the Jets bench with 1:51 to go. So Woods now. Woods gets it to Dixon. Nice check there by Klink. Now it's Breville. And now Kennedy throws it down. And getting there first to the corner is Parkinson. Parkinson gets around McCoy. And throws it back up to Breville. Breville shot on. Poked up by McCoy and he'll sprint Powell. Powell's on a breakaway. Powell, he shoots, he scores! His second of the game, Tommy Powell. And he makes it 2-0 Blackhawks with just over a minute to go. So the easy stretch pass there for McCoy and just over the pad under the blocker of Kieran Brown. Gives the Hawks a 2-0 lead with 49 seconds to go. So Joyce picks up the puck. Clark now dumps it deep. Icing waved off. And Major will pick it up behind his own net with 30 seconds to go. Astafiev now. Back to Machin. Machin tries to get the out left pass. Gets into the speed, but Astafiev picks it up and he's away. Astafiev to Croft. Back to Canto. Canto to Astafiev. Poke check there by Lazzarato. Back to Machin. Shot there by Murphy. Rebound. Thrown away by Connors. 7 seconds to go now. Croft tries to pick it up. Connors will eat it in the boards, and that's going to be a high stick to end the period. An entertaining end to the period. Tommy Powell making it 2-0, and just at the end there, the Jets giving away a high-sticking penalty. We'll find out if it's 2 or 4 minutes of the power play when we return at the end of the second. Blackhawks 2, Jets 0. So underway here in the third period, it was Damien Barrett getting the 2-minute minor for high sticking. And shots on in that second period. Blackhawks 5 shots, 1 goal. And the Jets having 10 shots and still looking for their first of the game. As we get this power play underway to start the third, to see if the Blackhawks can really seal the deal and have 1 foot into the grand final. Macon will now clear it out. And the Blackhawks power play will have to regroup. That being Fitzgerald, Dixon, Velez, Joyce, and Powell. And now Joyce gets it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald drops it back to Joyce. Looking for options. He skates in. Joyce shoots, scores! Power play goal! Kahu Joyce. 3-0 Blackhawks early in the third. And that one there, way too much time and space Joyce was given there on that power play. And just goes past the glove of Brown, and now the Jets are in a real hole to try and get out of with a 3-0 deficit, a minute and 20 seconds into the third period. So face off, now it's at Fitzgerald. Tries to shoot it. He gets it off and it's wide. Picked up by Walls. Walls gets intercepted by McCoy. And now being picked up by the Jets. Damian Barrett, who's out of the box. Barrett holds up, finds Cantor. And now Croft dumps it in, but intercepted by McCoy. Now Lazzarotto. Trying to find an option. Finds Clark. Clark shoots. Pad save there by Brown. That could have been it. McCoy slap shot wide. The Blackhawks really pressing now to try and get what will most likely be a dagger goal. And Darren Croft will most certainly be offside. No doubt about it. He tried to make his case, but he was offside by a good 1.5 feet. And it'll be delayed offside, and the puck will go down the other end for a face-off just adjacent to the Melbourne Mustangs logo. So Campbell and Nash on the face-off, and it's won by Campbell. And now Breville shoots it all the way down. Icing waved off, and Joyce will pick it up. Joyce waiting. Now he gets to move on. Passes it down to Connors. Connors holds up. Intercepted by Jeffrey, only as far as Markham, who dumps it back in. And the Jets will have to regroup back quickly here. Jeffrey throws it out. Now it's intercepted and taken away by Campbell. Campbell's on going into a 1-on-3 and goes into the corner. Tries to find Gillies, poke checked away, and now be picked up by Breville. He bobbles it, picked up by Markham. A little shove there by Gillies, and now Sam Hoddick with the puck for the Jets. Sam Hoddick steps in, shoots. Pat save by Murphy, rebounds, another save by Murphy. He's been dialed in tonight. Shane Murphy, now to Gillies. He shoots it wide. And Dixon will try and clear it. Gets past Campbell, and now he's gone. Throws it out. And now Breville will dump it back in as the Jets make a change. 2 fantastic saves there on Sam Hoddick by Shane Murphy. Now the puck is up deep. Brown comes out of the net. Almost intercepted there by Powell, but thankfully Brown's defender, Dan Machin, was there to help. Now trying to find Klink was Machin. Intercepted there by McCoy. McCoy, slap shot. Off the tip of the glove, into the net, in and out of play. 13:56 to go. Blackhawks over the Jets, 3-0. So now McCoy back there with the puck. Stopped there by Powell. Powell finds it open man and Velez. He shoots it wide. And we've got a whistle here with a loose net. So a few quality opportunities for the Blackhawks in this third period, highlighted by the Joyce power play goal. And now McCoy trying to make it forward. Pad save there by Brown. And Parkinson gets it to Kennedy. Kennedy gets in, shoots. Pass by Murphy. Dixon, soft touch pass to Powell. And now Dixon will try and get past Klink, but it's picked up by Velez on a 2-on-1. Velez on a 2-on-1. Velez, McCoy, too far, nets off again. And we'll have to reset it. So to update you on the box score, the second goal was Tommy Powell's second of the game with the minute 15 to go. And the assist was by Jack McCoy. And then the third goal was Tommy Powell on the power play, assisted by Joyce. Excuse me, it was the other way around. Actually, Kahu Joyce assisted by Tommy Powell. And that was 52 seconds into the third period to give the Blackhawks a 3-0 lead. We do apologize for the delayed score. It does take some time to upload. But we get there in the end with 11 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Can you get a shot off, blocked away by Murphy. Machin now to Walls, and it seems like it's under the pad of Murphy, and we'll have a face-off. So face-off one back by the Jets. Croft tries to find someone, finds Canto, who does a soft touch pass to Barrett. Barrett gets back to Canto, but poke checked out by McCoy. And it could be a 3-on-2 now for the Hawks. McCoy steps in. McCoy drops passes to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tries to find Clark, poke checked by Barrett. Ends up on the stick of Fitzgerald anyway behind the net. Fitzgerald to McCoy. They play tic-tac-toe amongst each other. McCoy blocked down, and now it's Barrett. Barrett chips it past this to give Canto. Picked up by McCoy. Throws a backhander in deep, and it'll be picked up by Lucky Walls. Walls now tries to find Barrett. Does. He stops up. Avoids this check of Fitzgerald, and now Canto with it. Canto, too far past the stick of Croft. Croft tries to throw it. Somewhere adjacent to the slot, but Murphy gets a glove on it, and we'll have a face-off to his right. So Jeffrey with the puck, blocked away by Murphy. And now Nader gets it down. Past the stick of Marker, but icy waves off. Jeffrey tries to find a Jet, but instead picked up by Nader. Nader still on it. Now Sam, and now Hoddick with the puck. Hoddick trying to get around Connors. Almost not stops up, looks for a pass, does. Gillies, shot, block, pad safe there by Murphy. Out by Joyce. And now Longmuir's got some space. Longmuir's got some space. Puck check there by Brown, but he's out of the net. Brown again gets a pass off to Tim Jeffrey, and that was almost a disaster there for the Jets. Kieran Brown thankfully getting back into his own net before the fourth and most likely a dagger goal could be scored. And now we'll have a penalty. And it looks like it'll be a tripping call on Houston Longmuir, as the Jets will get their second power play opportunity of the game with 8:40 to go. So Dixon wins the face-off, but Maitland will pick it up on the power play. Astafiev walks it. He shoots. Pad safe there by Murphy into the corner. And now shot back out. There is Powell, and now Brown will come out to play it to his defender. Two Blackhawks circling, and he gets it to Astafiev. Astafiev gets it in to Campbell. Now Parkinson. Intercepted by Dixon, who chucks it out the backhand. Power play unit for the Jets will be Machin, Hoddick, Astafiev, Kennedy, and Canto. As Machin is trying to hold up for as long as possible. He gets it now down to Astafiev. Astafiev tries to find Hoddick, and poke checked away by Powell out of the zone with 1:10 remaining on the power play. Now Machin is skated in. Checked there by McCoy. McCoy tries to find a way out, can't. And Machin just tries to find a pass to Canto, but instead he shoots it out. And now the Jets have to regroup, and Hoddick will be there. Intercepted by Velas and thrown down the ice. So Astafiev to pick it up. To Croft. Croft to Machin. Back to Croft. Croft to Canto. Almost in near the left post, but just squirts wide. And a few lucky breaks as well for the Blackhawks tonight. And now Machin with the puck. He'll stop and wait. Tries to find Canto. He just pokes it in. And Joyce will pick it up and look to shoot it out. Which he does. And Astafiev tries to stop it. Now Brown has to come out and play it. Brown comes out and intercepted by Velas with 5 seconds remaining on the power play. Shot back out to Fitzgerald. Icy waved off. Out comes Lymere. We're back to 5-on-5 again with 6:18 to go. Barrett walks in. He shoots. Blocked by Joyce. Looks for an open man. Gets it back to Walls. Walls shoots. Tipped on there by Gillies and a nice save by Murphy. Now it's Bolton and Lazzarato. Lazzarato with the puck. Gets it to Clark. Almost had a chance to ice it, and he knows it. A bit of a swear word popping out of the mouth of Clark there. But now Campbell tries to find Barrett. Barrett and Nash go into the corners now. Now picked up by McCoy. Walls will come and join the battle. McCoy gloves it down. So does Nash. And Nash will just chuck it out, but only as far as Lockie Walls. Now Barrett tries to get past McCoy and can't. Ball picking up for the Jets, passes it down to Gillies. Gillies goes into the corner. Joined by 2 Blackhawks, joined by another Jet, and now Lazzarato picks it up. A foot race between Walls and Clark. Walls gets there first. Reverses it back to Bolton. Bolton down to Parkinson. Tries to get it now, and now in there is Sykes and Klink. Klink comes out with it. Klink tries to find Kennedy. Nice check there by Dixon to make sure Kennedy doesn't get the shot off. Sykes to Velez. Velez trying to find Powell instead, finds Dixon on the nice pass. Dixon tries a backhand to Powell. But Brown sticks it away. Now Powell back with the puck. Powell tries to find Velez, scrambles in front, puck bobbling, and it finally gets out to Matthew Kennedy, who will wait for an option. Instead, it's poked up by Joyce. Joyce still with it, falls down, and that'll be a hooking call. And the Jets do not like that call there. And Jeff Klink going after Tommy Powell there. They really did not like that call. And it's going to be called a tripping call there against Jeff Klink. The Blackhawks will get a power play opportunity. And the Blackhawks, I believe, will get their 4th power play opportunity of the game. A bit of a strange one there, but them's the breaks. As Connors looks to seal it. But it's a save by Brown. Connors. Pass it in the corner to Dixon. Dixon foots it around the net to Joyce. Intercepted by Astafiev. Now Joyce trying to kick it out to a teammate. Puck still loose. And now collected by Powell. Joyce back to Powell. Powell will stop behind the net. Trying to find Joyce, intercepted by Astafiev. Machin tries to get it out. Blocked by Velez to keep it in. And now Joyce. Back to Velez. To Connors. Connors holds up. To Velez. He shoots. He scores! And that's the dagger off the post and in. Josh Velez, a power play goal. The 2nd power play goal of the game. And the Blackhawks will take a 4-0 And Jeff Klink still yapping at the Blackhawks here as he makes his way to the bench. But that ain't going to change the score. 4-0 Blackhawks with 2.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. And now Sam Hoddick trying to at least break the ice for the Jets, but he is stopped by 3 Blackhawks. Astafiev getting it to Hoddick. To Campbell. Overshot Gillies. Gillies tries to put it on. And Machin almost with the tip. Tries to find teammate in Hoddick. Can't. Hoddick sticks around with it. He still keeps it in. Hoddick gets around Markham. Tries to get around Nita and Joyce. And now it could be a 2-on-1 if it wasn't an overshot pass by Nita, which will be picked up by Astafiev. Hoddick And now McCoy to Nita. Nita tries the big hit there by Gillies, but a reverse hit there by Nita sits him down with 1:35 to go. And now Woods. Intercepted by Machin. A 4-on-1 could happen here for the Jets. Barrett stops to Gillies. Gillies walks in, shoots. Pat safe by Murphy. Almost looked like they went in behind, but goes in behind the net instead. Barrett looking for options. Tries to find Canto. Can't find him. And now Canto misses Machin, and it'll be picked up by Martin. Shot out. Kept in beautifully by Walls, but now Clark can find Fitzgerald potentially. Is this a 2-on-1? It is. Clark skates round Walls, keeps up with Walls, shoots into the feet. Still a scramble with 50 seconds to go. And now it's Barrett to Canto. Canto stops up, holds, overshoots Barrett again. The Jets have had chances that they just can't capitalize. Barrett now to Canto. Looking for an option. Finds Walls in the end. Walls shoots it high and wide. And now Bolton to keep it into Canto. Canto and Sykes on the board. Clark joining the battle as well as Barrett. And now Bolton shoots it in, but only as far as Sykes. Bolton still keeping it in at the point for the Jets. He passes it down to Croft. Croft, wraparound chance. Pad save there by Murphy. Rebound chance, shot wide. And that, with 2 seconds and one, will just about do it. One more chance. It goes high and wide. And that'll do it for the qualifying final. A dominating performance sees the Blackhawks into the grand final in 2 weeks. A 4-0 29 save shutout performance. And yes, a special mention for Shane Murphy of the Blackhawks. 29 save shutout and an immaculate second period stopping 10 of 10. And 13 of 13 in the third, I might add. So final goal for the Blackhawks was Josh Velez on the power play. His assist from Connors and Joyce. And that'll do it for now. We'll be back at 9 o'clock tonight with the elimination final. You're watching IHV Premier League. My name is Jacob. We'll see you in a bit.